Hey guys, Brian Paul, standing here in VR, and we are going to play some Freediver Triton down. Screwing around with the green screen, screwing around with the setup, trying to figure out where is best for me to be on the screen. You guys like me here, closer to the chat, closer to the chat. Everything's backwards. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Freediver Triton down. I was actually going to skip the tutorial. Why is my right control? What? You know, everything works fine until it doesn't. Let's just get this other controller up and running. It was just being wonky, man. Just being wonky. It's still being wonky. I don't know what's going on here. Like, it's just not doing the one-to-one thing properly. This is totally fine. This is being fucking stupid. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not acting right. Sorry, Wes. Trying to deal with one issue at a time here. Let's cross our fingers, you guys, because this is not. I don't know how much I want to play a game with move controllers that aren't reacting the way they're supposed to. Come on, come on, come on! Work right, work right, work right! Yeah, it's still garbage. I don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, well, let's fucking deal with it, I guess. Is it supposed to be like this?
All right, Ren.
No, this arm's perfect.
To the excavation site.
I don't know. We'll deal with it.
We will be monitoring you on the camera, and your watch will alert you when you need to surface for air.
Alright, so I love this, man. I love being out here and seeing what it looks like above water, and then we look at this. It's like my arm is stretched way out, man. It's really just, it's not. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Alright, let's do this. I was gonna skip the tutorial, and well, I decided I didn't remember how to play this game at all, and we shouldn't skip the tutorial. And I already have no fucking idea what to do. Okay. Alright. So basically kind of like grabbing the water and pushing the trigger and doing this. Yeah, shake the controller. There you go. Nope, same. It's fine. It's like, it just seems like it's about like a foot in front of me and just not 100%, you know? But anyway, so we can kind of push the trigger and pull, and that's kind of how we're turning. I like this. This is nice. Alright, now I think if we remember correctly, we kind of pull ourselves under the water. There we go. This is so nice. Alright. Oh. Move button? Move button instead of the... There we go. It's the move button to grab onto things. Okay. You can also grab onto the ground and pull yourself around. But let's head on over to that oxygen station over here. We don't want to drown. Time to Play seems to have a problem with that. We don't want to drown.
Installed a few O2 stations around the blue hole for you. He says you owe him a beer.
I feel like I'm missing something here. I'm missing something. Because the I'm sort of just doing this to swim. Alright, let's keep heading down. We'll just head down. We'll just keep grabbing this thing. Going all the way down. I mean, we can just keep doing this too. Either way, it seems to work. It sounds like you had some issue with this game. Time to play. Is the microphone okay? I was dealing with like move problems at the beginning. How is the sound okay? Can you guys hear the game? Can you hear me okay? Is everything the right levels? So let's keep following the hose, man. Follow the hose. The hose will lead you to freedom. Yeah, the hose. Everybody needs a good hose in their life. One hose, multiple hose, as many hoses as you can get.
I don't see anything on the monitor. Can you turn on the flashlight? The flashlight, according to seismic mapping, there are 2 narrow caves in the blue hole. Be sure to explore them both. That is what I wanted to show you. Those ruins predate humanity by millennia. We think it's some kind of door, but 2 artifacts are missing from the mechanism.
There's the light. I knew it was somewhere. It's on our. It's tied to us. We just grab it from our chest. Okay, so we need to get the pieces for this, I think, right? I was doing the tutorial in order to like remember how to swim properly, but like this can't be it all the time, is it? Like this, because if you do one at a time, it turns you. So you have to do both all the time. Wait, can I hold the flashlight and do the other one? I don't remember this being. Alright. I'll get some oxygen here. I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to figure out the controls because something's weird. I like the turning, but it feels like you should only have to turn with one hand, and the other hand could swim with. So what are the options telling me here? Swim and comfort. Natural swim. So you do both all the time, Wes? Alright, well, I'll just stick with it. I'll just stick with it. Do I plan to play Titanic? I don't think Titanic is really a hidden gem, Federabo. You guys are gonna see me swim like a I don't know what this is like, but does not seem. Alright, we're also gonna put on wrist straps. It's funny, Nick the Game Cat House is not as much of a hidden gem as I remember. Huh?
He thinks he saw a cave entrance closer to the surface.
And it's funny, like there were a couple of games that I thought that about as I started this series, and I was like, oh man, like some of these hidden gems not going to be nearly as much hidden gem as I want them to be. And it's, you know, it's PlayStation VR 1, early VR, and so and then eventually once you get like reacclimated to the controls, you know, all the games turned out to be pretty damn good again. So I look like I'm skiing? That's great. Alright, well then we're gonna go skiing for the next 20 or 30 minutes or so. Alright, here, let's put the flashlight down, and there's a current here. I'm pretty sure I have to grab onto the rocks to get through. Oh, yep, already. So let's get down to the ground.
The current here is too strong. There must be another way in.
I hate that voiceover. The current here is too strong, there must be another way in. This is the way in, voiceover. What? Yeah, that's what... I think the potential for this game, in so many VR games really, is that exactly what you said. They
bring it back to the gate.
It just seems like it should have been a level in a much larger game. You know, that underwater exploration is just part of the whole thing. And I think we say that for... Oops. I think we say that for a lot of games, right? That swordsman, that mechanic that they made the whole game out of, will be great as a mechanic in a much larger game. You know, even something like Covert Phantom Ops, you know, that End Dreams made on Quest. It's like this. I dropped the key. What are you fucking talking about? How did I drop the fucking key? I never pushed the move button again. At least they told me I did it. Okay, well, let's... I don't know what's going on there. You know, like a kayaking segment in a much larger game would have been really cool. Alright, sounds like I'm running low on air, so let's take care of that before we before we move on. So, you know, I think, you know, this first generation of VR, there's a ton of experimenting, and I think this is 100% would have made an amazing part of a much larger game. Okay, let's I think we're heading just back to the this probably looks pretty silly, but this seems to be the best way to go with the least amount of work. Here, maybe grab some more air on the way by. Hey, give me that. Give me that. I'll fill up. Alright. We're good.
Attached to your chest.
Glacier streams.
Insert the key in the vacant slot.
My wiener dog deep sea diving right now? That is fucking phenomenal, dude.
You just need to find one more.
Alright, one more. Let's go find the other key. Oh god, I love it. Like, did I keep playing Golem after the stream? No, man, I've been streaming all day, and I was tired, and I was just like looking to be out of VR at that point. Oh, so I did not keep playing Golem, unfortunately. Okay, so now where do we go? Let's go the other direction, I guess? Is this the other direction?
It is good to see you in the water again. Remember
there's a floating... There it is, I knew it. I knew there was like a floating sub up here or something. I wish I could tack the flashlight like just onto my shoulder.
That is the I-59, an Imperial Japanese submarine presumed lost in the East China Sea during World War II. How did it end up here?
Right. It has to be in here, right? That's what I remember. And I might remember incorrectly, but I thought this was the place. You would think that this would be the place for a hidden key. But that seems to not be the case. Alright, let's get ourselves out of here. It's a good looking area though. It's a very good looking area. Well, let's go to that air station there. Maybe there's we'll see a visual clue or something from this point. Didn't quite reach. Oh, still didn't quite reach. I like the idea of holding onto. It's a little fract-like, right? Anytime you can grab something in the environment and like do that, I like that a lot. Alright, let's see. This looks like someplace we haven't been. Oof. I am a little bit claustrophobic. Nice. I love this. There's our other key. Alright.
There's the key. Good work, Red.
Let's not drop this one.
Hurry.
Alright. Looks like we're going straight up. Oh. Well, not where I thought we were, but but good to get some more O2 before heading back. This probably looks really silly. I never really considered how dumb I look playing this game until there was a camera on me. And now I'm apparently looking like a wiener dog, or maybe a wiener dog skiing. Alright, so I think we're just following the cable again back to the door. I'm gonna unlock the door. Hey Vader, what's up everybody? Again, I've been hearing all your names and hearing all your comments, so thank you for being here. Sorry for being so terrible about saying hi to everybody as they come through the door.
You need the flashlight here.
I don't need the flashlight here.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Well, as long as you're happy, don't worry about the person holding their breath underwater, risking their life.
Try grabbing the key heads and turning. Excellent. There's a clear harmonic pattern showing up on the scopes. Miguel is running a modal analysis now.
It's so cool. I love the exploration element of this. You know, there's not a lot to find in this game.
You're probably the first human ever to enter this cave.
There's not a lot to find here. You know, obviously you're limited on air, but I think there's a lot more they could do with this formula. There's a lot more they could do with this formula. Yeah, obviously a smaller game made by a small dev team, but actually let's just hang out here until our O2 meter fills back up. Explore cave. Our current mission is explore cave. Okay, great. Thank you so much for that. Hopefully I'm still heading in the right direction. Looks like it. Dark Angel. This would be an interesting episode of Gamescast, wouldn't it? I don't know, maybe we gotta get Wes underwater with us. If this game had co-op and you could like do this shit together, that would be cool.
Maybe you want to use the rocks for leverage.
Are we telling our weed stories? Is that how are we showing off our lung capacity by talking about weed? Nick, the novelty of the swimming only lasts so long, but the game only lasts about 30 minutes longer than that, so I think we're all good. Alright, now let's move. Let's make sure we get our oxygen in. Let's stay above water, get our O2 in.
What is this? Can you get closer to those center markings? It's reacting to your touch. Try touching all 3 emblems. Unlike anything I've ever seen. It looks like it's in distress. Try to match the symbols with the glyphs.
Yeah, let's see. I'm just lining these up, I think. Okay, the one that looks like a snake, this is that one here. There we go. A giant fidget spinner, that's exactly what it looks like. Alright. It's like a sun. Oh, there it is. There we go. Third person now. Why does it think my camera's over there? My camera's over here. Let's recalibrate. Still nothing. The camera's just busted. Yeah, so something funky's happening with this game for sure. Because my right move controller's a little off, and and it thinks my camera's over here. So that explains a little bit. It has no idea what I'm doing or where I am in my room. That's fine. Nope.
That's what we call her. The doc thinks she comes from a lost civilization
Cutscene.
that predates.
Okay. I just need to speak with my superiors.
Wait,
It's okay. Stay here. I'll be right back.
I know how this sounds, but it's not a hallucination or PTSD or whatever. She's real.
Can I see her?
No. But Please, just hear me out, okay? She's a link to something ancient and incredible. We had to bring her on board, and when we did, we discovered she was emitting some kind of homing signal. We traced it to a location off the coast of Singaraja, but when we got there, the boat got hit by a rowboat.
So I do think the worst part about this game are the cutscenes. I don't like switching into third person and seeing Rin. We could totally have been Rin the entire time. I don't need to see her in third person and be sitting in the role of the person questioning her. Seeing all this stuff in third person, pretty unnecessary, I think. Oh, that key hunt wasn't in the original version. That's interesting. I'll say I love this. Now that we're in this section of the game, I think this is way better. I think this is makes this this whole section is way better than the opening sequence.
Dr. LIVESTREAM!
Oh, I don't have my flashlight yet. All right. Okay, there's light coming through here, but there's not a flashlight or anything over here, is there? You can hear all the people screaming above water, but when you go underwater, it's all muffled. Yeah, this area works so much better for this game because it's easier to...
The ship capsized.
It was sinking fast. I knew I had to get out of there, but I needed to make sure the dock was all right. So I headed for the lab.
It's easier just to grab onto the sides and doors and stuff. So we want to save this guy and like, we can't open the door. We're like, I'm sorry, man. Okay, that's not dark.
Damn it!
Yeah, first person's always more immersive. I think developers have a lot of work. Developers have a lot of work to do to figure out what makes, like how to do cutscenes well in VR. Are they even necessary? Like, is there nothing in here? It's weird, there's nothing in here. Alright, well, let's get out of here then. You know, third person's obviously fine, but... Exactly. If you're in a first-person game, there's no reason to pull you out. So, here we go. Lots of places to re-up on air. This is good.
Where's the
We're doing
lab?
okay.
And that's how you ended up with a doctor's keycard on your sleeve.
And now I could access any secure area on the ship, including the lab.
See, and I love what they're doing with the storytelling right now. This is very Bastion-like to me, where it's like the story's being told in that cutscene that we were just in. Like they're having a discussion as we do the things in real time. They're like, okay, you picked up the things, like, oh, so that's how you get the blah blah blah. Yeah, and that's how I get access to everything. And it not only makes sense narratively because it's like telling you, hey, now you have access to other areas of the ship, but it's also like telling the story in a really interesting way. And I love it. Bastion did this amazingly, but this game kind of starts doing it and then never takes full advantage of it. Like there's so many different things they could have done with it. It kind of bums me out because, oh man, I don't think the story in this game's great, but the way they tell the story could have made it just incredible. Alright. Do we have access to this now? There we go. Trying to kill Nemo. Oh, sorry. That Brian's a psychopath. We know. No one's fucking surprised by that. Alright. Yeah, no flat screen version for this, Steve. Like, yeah, because as you said, it just probably wouldn't make sense. I don't think there's any great way to do this on a flat screen. And if there is, then man, it would be boring. Right? The point of playing it this way is to...
So no dog.
And no Emmy either.
Is to experience it this way. Grab onto the walls.
If Emmy could do it, so could I.
Here, we'll get back there in a second. I think... Can we break this? There we go. Want to make sure we have access to every way moving forward. Before we head back the way we came. Make sure we re-up. It's funny, I was struggling with the controls pretty hard when we first started this, and now it's definitely second nature. I don't think enough people give certain games enough time. Like, fuck the move controls. Move controllers suck. It's like, it's fine. Relax.
Search log day 6. We have begun tests on the creature Ren has christened Emmy, but I am still struck by how little we know. What's her relationship to the beings that created the chamber? Are they the same species? Or is she an object of worship? Like how the Egyptians deified cats?
Alright, well I'm at the... Oh, here we go. I was looking for any kind of light, but it's just to our left. Come on, why is it... There we go. I thought these bubbles can maybe help us to the end of the tunnel a little bit. There's a current, but we don't seem to be moving. It's all good, it's all good.
You must have seen a lot of bodies.
I saw friends. AJ, who loved to bluff at poker, but...
Just checking. Come on.
Sucked at it.
You would do it too.
Miguel, the tough guy who turned into a teddy bear whenever he talked about his daughters.
Another axe, just in case we missed this axe. Alright, here, I think we have to go out the window. What's up, Shinmizo?
So, where did you go from there?
I needed to get to the stairwell.
See, I love it. She says, I needed to get to the stairwell. They're telling the story again. They're having that conversation. And you're like, well, which way do I go? And you're like, stairwell. Okay, sweet, we're going this way.
So to get to the stairwell, I had to go through the watertight doors, but the power was out.
See what I'm saying? But the power was out. And now we have to, and now we know from the narrative that we have to go restore power. I don't know. It's small things, but I think that this, one of the best things about this game is how they tell the story. Not the story, but how they tell it. They just could have gone so much further with it. Because I don't remember a lot more memorable shit like that throughout the course of the rest of the game, honestly. God, I don't fucking remember. Okay.
I have to get the power back on.
I have to get the power back on. Yeah, no, we're all in the same boat here, bud. Oh, it's super dark in here. I definitely need a flashlight.
I'm a diver, not an electrician.
Yeah, I think it's not super easy to get stuck in this game, shouldn't you say? Mostly because it's not terribly long. I think this is the game's only like, I don't know what, I forget how long it is, like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. It's not terribly long. So I think that's the biggest downfall of this game, I would say. Here, we'll put you down for a second. That's not happening. Let's grab our axe. Okay, go this way. Oh, Jesus. Alright. $90. Okay, thanks, Nick. I'm like, I should be using 2 hands, but I don't want to let go of the axe. Alright, I'm going to put the axe down. Stay there. Are you kidding me? Oh shit, I can't believe I... Okay, she's dying, she's dying. Here we go, here we go. There's a vent right here. Ah! Oh, come on! I was right there! No! I was literally right there. Ah, oh well, okay. That was silly. I bet if I moved forward, there probably would have been one closer. An air station or something. But what are you gonna do? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, no, there should definitely be Sonic music playing when you're running out of air. For sure. Oh, well, at least they put me right back here. Like, right back here. So, yeah, we'll just be super fast about it this time. Alright, what do we got in here? What do we got in here?
Hello?
There we go.
Is someone there?
Doc? You're alive! Oh, thank God, where are you?
On the bridge.
You okay?
Well, it is wet and cold, and all the controls are on the roof, but the door is holding, so I'm safe. The power just came on. I assumed that was you.
Yeah, I'm trapped behind the watertight door on B deck.
Oh, I should be able to unlock that for you. Just give me a moment. I need to stand on my tiptoes and... done!
Thanks, Doc.
Have you seen Amy?
She wasn't in the lab.
What about the rest of the crew? Did they all get off okay?
AJ's gone. Miguel, Chen, Danica, others.
Oh.
We need to focus on getting off the boat. We'll get through this. I'm going to head for the stairwell.
Yes, go. I will be on this channel.
Again, you know, if that was all in first person, we could have had that conversation, treated it like an audio log almost, where it's like we're just, while we're getting back to where we need to go, they could have had that conversation, and I could have just been listening to it while I go through all this. You know, no need at all for the third person cutscene right there. Oh no. Wait a minute. That's not where I want to be then. It's going to be one of those around here somewhere. Can I go through here? Nope. What up, Matt? Alright. There's an air station right there, so we can take a second to figure this out. There we go. Oh. A little bit of a current there, so push this back. Okay. Ah, jeez. Dead people everywhere. Okay. I remember dying in this place a couple times because I didn't know what to do. And I honestly still don't know what to do, but I remember dying here a bunch of times not knowing what to do. But there's a lever somewhere that's just kind of hidden. Or not hidden, but not really well marked either. Okay, I'm betting it's up here somewhere. Let's get our air. So the levers like shimmer. They do the Resident Evil shimmer thing. So you see them, but still not super easy to find. So let's take a look at the wall over here. Part of me wants to say that there's a light shining on the lever, and so that was like, is that it? Nope. This is it over here. There it is. There we go. Alright, let's go back up and get our air before we head on back. Shit, the water is still rising, which means we're in big trouble. The water's still rising, so the air that we had before is no longer here. Here it is, right here. There we go. There we go. Hidden gem, Nick, hidden gem. Whew. Yeah, no, this is such a good game. Alright, we're good to go, we're good to go. Flashlight! Alright. Here we go.
How's it going, Ren? I feel very cut off. Like Nero watching from the window as Rome burns. You must live, Ren. Whatever it takes, just live.
Okay, not this. Oh, there's a door right here though, so let's... We got an audio log or something over here.
How do I turn this on?
It's on, it's on. Ren, what are you doing?
We need air. We need air fast. We need air fast. There's a mask. I mean, an oxygen station. Come on, come on. That was pretty close. Not gonna lie. Hey, give me that. There we go. Okay. is not it. This is not it. Let's think. We can't go through there, so start knocking out possibilities here one by one. Do you know where to go? No, you don't know where to go. And I just came from here because this is where I got the flashlight from. Excuse me, sir. All these things seem like things you could open. It seems like there should be something in here. Oh. Alright, so I think by going through that room we've made it to another part. That was blocked off prior to this. Looks like it. Alright, we gotta be careful here.
The ship is sinking fast.
We be careful. I love that. I love that so much. Would not be impactful outside of VR. Now let's make our way over here. Virus. Virus was the movie made based on... There was a comic book series by Dark Horse when I was younger called Virus that I loved. I think it was only like 4 issues or something. And I think that's what they made the movie out of. There's also like a Sega Saturn game, if I remember correctly, like only in Japan. And I'm trying to remember if I saw the movie or not. We got an axe glowing here.
It's okay, just keep heading up. Or down.
No, that's how.
You know what I mean.
How do I put this down? Hey again. Sorry about that. Alright. Forgot to replace the battery earlier. My bad. Let's return to this. Alright. We need to find some wires to connect to that. door does not open currently. This door is open currently. Remember when we come out of here to take a right. Sound effects in this are pretty good. Again, when you go underwater and everything gets muffled, I love that. But even the stuff when it's not muffled, it all sounds pretty convincing.
Search log, day. I've lost track. We've been following this signal from Amy for 2 months now, and I'm starting to feel like John Franklin leading my crew on a doomed expedition. Maybe this signal is nothing, just sensor noise. The crew's on edge. I just broke up a fight between Miguel and AJ. Too many days stuck on the same ship with this
Miguel and AJ, always fighting, man. Always fighting, those two.
Something soon.
Such fighters. What's up, Ben L? That's pretty simple, right? Now what? Alright, let's get... I think we're going back this way? I don't know. Not totally sure, honestly. See if this door opens. That doesn't open. Why is this still lit up? Just want to make sure I didn't forget to do something. Let's check this door again. Oh, here we go. We are... I said 50 games in 50 days, and that seemed like a terrible idea after a little while, because somehow, after all these games, this is only number 10, I think. Like, we have not made it very far on
Doc,
the list.
you still there?
Yes. Did you find more survivors?
Not yet.
I see.
We all knew something like this could happen. What was that saying you used to quote all the time? A ship in harbor is safe.
But that's not what ships are built for. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but this is my ship. I am responsible.
We all chose to be here. We believe in what you're trying to do.
Still, AJ, Miguel. Ren? Ren, are you alright? Ren, please!
Doc, I'm fine. Fell through a vent.
You need to be careful.
Alright. Alright, where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Come on, let's get this shit figured out. pretty sure we're going under the floorboards here. 4 grates, I suppose. Not the case. I think that just brings us right back up where we were. Yep, not the case. So let's try that again. I want to hold on to the axe. Can we get up there? Without water, I think we're useless. That's the weird thing, right? Oh, hold on. We're not useless.
There's a line from the Song of the Dead. We have fed our sea for 1,000 years, and she calls us still unfed.
Oh no, I left my axe back there, and I need an axe. So let's hope that they left another one for me somewhere around here, because in order to climb, I think I had to put it down. All right, well, let's look around. Let's look around for another axe before we head back where we came from. Alright. Excuse me, sir. Do you have an axe? To grind? Sorry, I'll just be quiet now. I think we're going back where we came from to get an axe. There's another axe, Wes? Alright, well, maybe there's one down here. Let's take a look.
Doc, I'm leaving you this message to remind you to please stop leaving these things all over the ship. I don't want to have to go on a scavenger hunt every time I need to check our notes. Seriously, I found this in the ship's head.
I should have... Dude, I definitely should have been wearing swimming trunks for this. I don't know what I'm doing wearing this, I don't know what I'm doing wearing this hoodie. Here, you stay there. Does this use grab rotate? A little bit, Dan. I'll show you in a second here. Just it's like swimming, right? And so like since like you would do kind of like a motion like this to turn around when you're swimming, you just kind of pull the trigger as you do it in order to pull yourself around. So it works pretty well. Here we go. Brace for impact. Oof. Okay. I bet we broke a brain cell or two during that ride.
Oh, yeah. Chief Warner was hiding a bottle of scotch on the bridge. I wanted to raise a toast to the brave crew of the Triton. One equal temper of heroic hearts made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield.
Okay, I gotta put the fucking axe down in order to open the door. I hate that. You have to grab on. Oh no, you can't open the door because it's being blocked. So that was on me, not the game that time. Give me the fucking axe, dude. Oh, now this is on the game. The axe is stuck. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's figure this out. For City Fishing, man. Welcome to the channel, bro. We're doing 50 hidden gems in 50 days, and the reason for that is because I'm trying to get the whole green screen thing worked out, and so yeah, there's certainly an audio delay between what I'm saying and what you see me saying, and on top of that, obviously a delay between what's happening on the camera and what's happening in the game. And so the reason I'm doing 50 of these is because it's probably going to take about 50 to get all those little details worked out. Every single stream, there's something else. There's always something else to that you notice that's broken and doesn't work, and so that is certainly one of the next things on the list. So if it's hard to watch, I totally understand. We'll see you next time. Alright, so that cleared out the path over here. Let's go. Yeah, I can open the door without holding on to something. Alright, my bad. Alright, let's see here.
Don't stop. Keep going. Doc, I'm stuck behind another watertight door. C deck.
Should be unlocked. Let me try it again. Did that do anything?
No! Hurry, Doc!
Confound it! This infernal... I can open all the doors.
Thanks,
at once.
Donnie.
The bridge will be flooded. No, I'll find another way.
How?
I'll figure it out. Just don't do anything, okay? Doc, did you hear me? We will find a way out together.
Goodbye, Red.
No! Doc! Doc!
No. Okay. Alright. So guys, we got through actually a pretty decent portion of this. I'm going to assume we're more than halfway through the game. In fact, I think we're pretty damn close to the end. But this seems like a pretty decent place to call it quits. So thank you guys for tuning in to another 50 games in 50 days, 50 hidden gems. Again, obviously lots and lots of things to work out to get this to get the live streams up and running perfectly, but definitely thank you guys for hanging out and for being patient and for being along for the journey. Don't forget, click the link in the description, join our Discord. That's where we all hang out all the time. Love you guys so much. See you for the next stream, maybe later tonight, but more likely tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I love you guys.